Hi everyone, this lesson is going to be about the distributive law, sometimes known as expanding. So let's begin with an example. Imagine I had 3 multiplied by x plus 6. Now there's different ways to set this out. Some of you may have seen the idea where you go the 3 multiplies by the first term and then we add on when 3 multiplies by the second term. Now that's fine. I'd like to show you a slightly different way to imagine this. Whenever we multiply two things together, I like to think of a diagram, and remember, every maths concept we can have some sort of a diagram to help us think, and I like to think of this diagram as the length by the width. So the area of this rectangle represents the multiplication, the product of the length and the width. The length is x plus the number 6. The width is 3. So we split the edges up with the two things we're multiplying. Now put a little dividing line down the middle there where the plus sign is. So this first side here, how much is this? Well, it's a 3 by x. So that bit, 3 multiplied by x, and whenever we have two things to multiply, we can write them beside each other like this. Then the next part over here, what's this part? It's 3, the dotted line is length 3 and the top is 6. So 3 multiplied by 6, two numbers, 3 6s are 18. Now the answer over here is going to be the things inside the rectangle. So there's a 3x, then the plus sign in the middle, which is on that little divider line. That divider line, it's almost like the plus sign drops down in between them. And then there's 18. So there's the first example. Now that's a nice one. Let's try another one. Let's try 5 multiplied by x subtract 4. So again, I could think of this as 5. Oh, why didn't that turn red like I wanted to? As 5 multiplied by the first part and then 5 multiplied by the second part. But I like to draw a rectangle whenever I multiply things together. Now the width of this is 5, and up the top here I have an x. Now instead of thinking subtract 4, I'm going to think add on the number negative 4. Remember, adding a negative is the same as subtracting. Now I'll put my divider line down between them. 5 multiplied by x is 5x. 5 multiplied by the number negative 4. Well, 5 times 4 is 20, and a positive number by a negative number makes a negative answer. And then that little plus sign drops down in between on the dividing line. My answer then is what I have in the first box, 5x, added on to the number I have in the second box, and the negative sign is part of that number 20, negative 20. Now that could be, sometimes that can be written, instead of subtracting negative, as just take away the number 20. There we go. That's the expanding or multiplying when things are in brackets, also known as the distributive law. Thanks for watching.